Love God, love people, love life, love life. Love God, love people, love life, life. Love God, love people, love life, love life. Love God, loving people, love life. Love God, loving people, love life, love life. Love God, loving people, love life, love life.
Harvesters transform.
We have some good news and some bad news. So pick a card. Ha! Good news. What does that mean?
I got bad news.
You get the good news spoon.
What does that mean?
And Ricky, you get the bad news spoon.
No! Does this mean this is how much I have to eat? Where did you find this? This is a ladle for a giant. This is at least, there's no,
Okay, Ricky, how do you feel about this news?
Not great.
The good news is I only have to eat this much.
How do you feel when you hear good news?
Ooh, I want to share that with all of my friends.
When I hear good news, it makes me want to do backflips. Oh, what?
I like to swim around the ocean and sing, good news! Good news, Mr. Octopus! Good news, Mrs. Squid!
Is there even such a thing as good news? Is it even possible?
Two.
I'll count.
There can just be so much negative in the world that it's just better to hear the good stuff and positive stuff. Oh, but how? Hey, you want to hear some good news? Oh, that's how you do it? You just ask somebody? I mean, yeah.
Hi. I have good news. Do you want to hear it?
I do! I have good news!
I like to get loud, baby!
Oh.
Yeah, I want everybody to know all the good things that have happened in my life.
Well, here's some good news. You have some good news? Yes! Oh, okay.
You're a cow with wheels. You can zoom by all the cows so super fast.
3. Don't worry, you just focus on backflips.
You got to do it like this. Woo! That's very good.
I was always raised good news is just bad news with a funny hat on.
Well, we're looking at the positives here. Okay, positive. I'm gonna try to be positive.
4.
I would argue with you until I come home that there's no such thing as good news.
Oh my gosh.
I get so excited.
Yes.
I get so excited.
I understand.
That's the first time I've ever done that.
Wow.
Do you think they heard me?
If you know any Christians, or if you happen to be one, you've probably heard the word gospel as a kind of summary of Christian belief. Jesus said that living in God's kingdom meant following him by putting down the sword and seeking peace through radical forgiveness and generosity, even toward your enemies. Jesus' followers also shared the good news by simply talking about it. This is why Peter and Paul, or Priscilla and Aquila, traveled all around, sharing the royal announcement. Something happens when people tell the story of Jesus and start living like he really is the King of the world. That's when this gospel becomes the best news that you've ever heard.
How do you respond whenever you hear good news? I usually go tell everyone I can. I'll call my mom, I'll call my sister, I'll call all my friends. Sometimes I'll even go out to eat and celebrate with my friends so that I can share good news while we have good food. The gospel is another word for good news. Specifically, it means the good news that Jesus came to share here on earth. Jesus said, "Good news. I am the light of the world. I will defeat darkness and give you a home in heaven. That debt that you owe will be paid, and the emptiness that you feel will be filled. If you choose to follow me, your sins and wrong choices will be forgiven, and your life will be forever changed." And Jesus knew that this good news didn't just change our lives, but it changes the entire world. And that's why he told his followers to go out and share the good news with everyone they know. He told them to pass it on. Sin leads to darkness, but Jesus leads to life.
Hello, and welcome back to Eat It Wear It Share It. We're in the eat round. I'm eating all this, apparently.
And I'm trying to open it. It smells like cat food.
This smells like pickles.
I need your help.
Oh, I think that's all you need. Can you see it?
Yeah.
You can't smell it, but boy, is that a smell. And I know there's so many loopsters in there saying, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. But let me tell you, it is. Oh, you went in for it? All right, here we go. You're doing great, Christina.
It's like chewing gum. Only wet.
Yeah.
Way worse.
Oh, yeah. Well,
It's still in there.
I'm still here, just chewing.
Here, I'll help you. It's so much better than the squid.
It's really not.
It's like that stuff that you put in your house. Insulation.
Yep. No, I'm just gonna wear this for later.
Nice. I like it.
How was it, Christina?
Well, the taste wasn't as bad as I thought it might be, because it stank like fish food. But I would have been chewing on that stuff like for gum for the next hour.
Yeah, pickle cotton candy. It's the fluffiness of cotton candy, but then it dissolves and turns into pickle juice. The worst form of a pickle. 10 out of 10, wouldn't recommend. Let's move on to the wear it round. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I'm sorry. What is this?
Coffee jelly?
How do I wear this? What is that?
I have no idea what this is. The only instructions I have is that it is a rocket ship and a cow. And then I have another one that has a rocket ship and then it says vegan on it. So either I'm about to wear some jet fuel. I have no idea what this is. This is cheeseburger and french fries and a tube. I'm very curious about this.
Hold on. Before you get started, with this round, you have to swap spoons.
I thank you. When we come back, things will never be the same.
As followers of Jesus, we get the incredible opportunity to share the good news of God with others around us. And we do this through evangelism. Evangelism is when we show and tell. We show and tell what God has done in our lives, and we show and tell that to others. Maybe someone in your class needs to know about Jesus. You have the opportunity to use your story. Maybe before God, you were angry, upset, alone. But after God, you are at peace, you are joyful, and you are loving. Your story has power, your story has meaning, and God has called us to evangelize with those around us. It could be a friend at school, it could be a family member, but no matter who it is, let's step into faith and confidence because we are called to be obedient. We trust God with the results. So when we share our story, when we show and tell, we're going to trust that God is going to work through that. And we're going to be obedient through the way as we evangelize and tell the good news of Jesus.
Jesus spoke to the people once more and said, I am the light of the world. If you follow me, you won't have to walk in darkness because you will have the light that leads to light.
We know the light of the world. We know the light of the world is Jesus. Good news, we don't have to walk in darkness. We know the light of the world. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's share. Come on, let's shine the light of love with everyone, everywhere. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's share. Jesus is the light of the world. Pass it on. We know the light that leads to life. We know the light that leads to light. It's Jesus. Good news, we don't have to walk in darkness. We know the light that leads to life. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's share. Come on, let's shine the light of love with everyone, everywhere. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's share. Jesus is the light of the world. Pass it on.
Welcome back, everybody. So now Christina is going to be wearing that ladle.
You know, I'm a little salty because I got the good news card.
Yeah.
But this is the worst news.
Well, I'm just gonna pop that in there. These are French fries.
Oh. It's like baby food.
Yeah, it's baby food for astronauts. Here comes the rocket ship.
At least this smells good. It smells like weird overcooked coffee. That's what's going to happen to me.
You do also get to choose how you want to wear it. You can wear it as an exfoliant. You can wear it on your clothes.
Let's just go. 1, 2, 3, go.
It's slimy.
Well done, Christina.
It's in my mouth.
On to the share it round. Now, wait, that's the wrong box. Okay. Share it.
What?
Sheep milk yogurt, full fat, 100% A2 protein.
I've got organic celery juice powder.
And you get to decide whether I am going to eat or wear it. I will decide whether you are going to eat or wear it. So we're going to think about what we're going to do with this while you watch this.
Pop quiz, newsies! Newspapers, get your papers here, get your current events, sports scores, whatever the stock market is. Wrap your fish in it. Way to go, newspapers. There's a lot that you can do. Did you know reporting the news through written announcements goes way back in history? Even in the Middle Ages, they would spread big news through written newsletters. You know what else they were good at spreading from town to town? The bubonic plague.
Ew.
Here's a headline for you. I mostly read newspapers for the comics. Which one of these was the name of the first comic printed in an American newspaper? Was it A, The Yellow Kid, B, Funny Follies, C, The Train Robber, or D, Garfield? Shout it out. Yell it out. Tell me which one it is. If you said D, you got a case of the Mondays, because it ain't Garfield. I know it seems like Garfield's been around forever and will outlive us all. But it's not Garfield. It's A. The Yellow Kid was printed in 1896, and it was all about a bald, snaggle-toothed boy with no shoes who wore a yellow nightshirt. That's kind of weird, right? He was one of the first comic characters to use word balloons. Get out of here! Newspapers get a lot of news to a lot of people. And as followers of Jesus, here's our challenge. How do we share God's good news with everyone? How about we see, show, and serve? Start by looking around. Use your eyeballs to see any opportunity to share Jesus with your friends, your family, and your neighbors. And then show. Show your friends what a difference prayer makes in your life. Show anyone who feels like they're left out that they can be a part of your church community. And then serve. Serve your family with kindness. Serve your neighbors. Serve your friends with patient listening ears. See, show, and serve. Make it front page news. Use your words and actions to tell the people around you that Jesus has made a difference in your life. Pass it on. I'm the Quiz Man. Goodbye!
All right, so on the count of 3, we're gonna say what we decided. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Wear it! Okay, here we go.
Oh, no.
All right.
I thought you'd have a little mercy on me.
What's coffee without yogurt?
This smells joyful.
1, 2, 3.
It's so cool.
There you go.
It's in my ear.
But how does it taste?
Oh, it's not too bad.
It's a little disgusting.
To wear it, I mean.
All right, I'm ready.
I'm sorry, Ricky. Oh, hold your breath.
Eat your vegetables. I feel like I'm kind of eating this one. It's become the air. All right.
Don't move. Oh, here's some.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for sharing.
With me,
Mm-hmm.
Ricky. Jesus spoke to the people once more and said, I am the light of the world. If you follow me, you won't have to walk in darkness, because you will have the light that leads to life. John 8:12.
God's good news is for everyone.
Feeling restless? God has rest for you. Feeling hopeless? God has hope for you. Feeling worthless? God has given you worth.
To anyone with a hurting heart, God has good news for you. Jesus changes everything.
Share God's good news with everyone. Pass it on.
When I say good, you say news. Good.
News!
Good.
News! Share God's good news with everyone.
Pass it on.
And until next time,
Enjoy the ride.
God's good news is life-changing. When you hear it and understand it, you have a choice to make. You can choose to follow Jesus with your whole life. If you want to make that choice today, all you need to remember are the ABCs. A, admit. Admit that you've done wrong and ask God to forgive you for disobeying him. B, believe. Believe God sent Jesus to take the punishment for your sin. Trust that you're forgiven because Jesus made you right with God. C, choose. Choose to spend your whole life depending on God's power to help you say no to sin. As you live and love like Jesus, tell others God is your leader and number one friend. If you just made that choice to follow Jesus, I'm so excited for you. Be sure to talk about it with a parent or a leader you trust.
Love people. Love God, love people, love life. Make history. Love God, love people, love life. Make history. Love God, love people, love life. Make history. Make history. Here to make history. Many will come to know him. Many will come to love him. Many will come by how we love God, love people, love life. Many will